Guys, hello from Kyiv. Misha and I came to our usual spot, Michael's Monastery, and destroyed Russian tanks and equipment. The weather in Kyiv is a little bit rainy, and you can see dark skies behind me, so we expecting again for some rainy evening, but it's not a problem. So far we didn't have air raid sirens and rocket attacks. Today was maybe 2 or 3 air raid sirens because of the threat of ballistic or Reshnik or whatever else. So we don't know what to expect nearest days, especially today. It was a hard day in Sumy because Russia attacked the center of the city, and unfortunately there are dead and injured. Firstly, it started with the updates of 3 dead and 16 injured. Now with the updates it's 4 dead and 25 injured, so could be unfortunately after such an attack the amount of injured is just increasing, and that is a huge difference. We attacking military complex airfield with warplanes and rockets using our drones, as we see in my previous video, and the successful operation of our security service. But Russia is killing civilians and threatening us that we could ask Zelensky to surrender or whatever else they're thinking. Again, our security service is continue to surprise us. This evening I see the news that Crimea bridge was blown up, like some part of this roadway. Was blown up and destroyed some supportive constructions, so we will see the consequences later, and we don't know what is caused, maybe underwater drones with explosion device, or there's different memes on the internet that maybe divers made the explosion there. So yeah, I see the surrender is surrender and some lights starting. So great news, because this Crimea bridge is important for us, because Russia uses this bridge for delivery different weapons and ammunition for the front lines. Yeah, every Ukrainian is scared right now because of this surrender. It's so easy to confuse it with rocket attacks and explosions, so I just, yeah, I'm scared, to be honest. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and that is why this bridge for us is very important, to prevent this from supporting the front lines. And despite this all, Russia built, of course, the railways through Mariupol to Crimea to also another support, but still the bridge is important in this war, because through the bridge you went from Russia to Crimea, and from Crimea to Kherson Oblast, and all these occupied regions from 2022. So guys, also was under the attack today Kharkiv, Odessa, Chernihiv. This we're going to talk later, and about yesterday meetings in Istanbul about negotiations. Of course, I have not expected everything, because it's ended up as we all know, as just a theater for one viewer, let's say, and the viewer is Donald Trump, that actually watch it all, let's say, because Russia continue playing this game to avoid the sanctions, trying to do some negotiations, and we talk about the list of the required for peace talks later on this video. And Ukraine is playing also, because we know that Russia is not going to stop this war. We need the support from US and the rest of the world, so we showing we really want to have this peace, but we know that this game that Putin is not ready to meet personally with Zelensky and doesn't really want to stop this war. So guys, thank you so much for your supporting. Thank you so much for your likes, comments, buying me matches, coffees, becoming sponsors of my channel. I check all your comments and messages, emails. Thank you so much for nice words. Thank you for supporting and staying with Ukraine, and I continue to share the news from my country because it is important. So let's start. So I checked the information about the injured in Sumy. It's 28 injured. The rescue workers stopped working there, and 4 people were killed. And I add some photos and videos from this attack to my Telegram channel because YouTube policy is not allowed to do this. So the link for my Telegram channel you can find in the link in the description box down below. So also Mykolaiv was under the attack. As I said before, it was Chernihiv. In Chernihiv there were houses and schools destroyed, damaged, and 4 people injured. Also Odessa injured different houses, cars, and destroyed different houses, cars, and 5 people are injured. Kharkiv, 1 person is killed and 1 injured. The warehouse, like I guess a storage of Nova Poshta, it's our delivery company, was hit there. Also, I forget to mention that because of the Russian attacks, part of Zaporizhia Oblast and Kherson Oblast right now is without electricity. It's a blackout there because the attack from Russia. And according to our president, the biggest offensive right now happened in the front line in the direction of Sumy region and Pokrovsk. So we all checking the news and a little bit rainy. Checking the news and let's see what is going on. So about meeting in Istanbul, as we all know that Russia accepted and used for the sanctions that they have since 2022, and they don't want to have new sanctions at all. So that's why they continue to speaking about the negotiations and other things. But we all know they don't want to stop this war because speaking 1 hour only for this meeting and have the list of requirements from Ukraine. I will check this now and tell you. I think I will go to another place and I will continue to do this video because I'm worried about my camera. So guys, I came home. There is just crazy weather. You cannot stay outside like a minute. My hair is all wet. I was getting ready for this video, but we have what we have. But I think in the information is important to know how I look today. So we continue from home. And speaking about the memorandum that Russia is preparing for us, actually nothing has changed. They still want to have 4 regions of Ukraine and Crimea, and plus international recognition, which means it's a test in how all the world will react for this. So yeah, international recognition of 5 regions of Ukraine, and no mobilization of Ukraine, no military help. Ukraine should not join any military alliance. What else? Providing Russian language as a official language, I guess. So there is many crazy information, so we're not going to do this all, and plus we have to leave our land. Armed forces of Ukraine should leave 4 regions, like should leave the 4 new regions of Russia, actually, which they think that is Russia. So anyway, and what else they talking about? Yeah, actually I mentioned everything, and what is interesting that Russia is going to speak only with the new official president of Ukraine, because they don't recognize Ukraine government and president and something like officially. And so their plan is like this: they're going to tell us when and we should have the elections. and only then, when we will have new president, they will talk with us. And so it's just it's just nonsense. But from this we can see that Putin is not ready to meet with Zelensky because he is not recognizing him as a president, official president, because the last official president we had in 2014 when we kick up Yanukovych. Everything after, Russia is thinking that the Ukrainian capture with neo-Nazism, Banderovцы, or whatever they are thinking. So that is about the memorandum. And what I forgot to mention, also very important, that they were talking about 2 or 3 days of ceasefire on the special place on the front lines to give the chance to collect the dead body there. So 2 or 3 days of ceasefire. So okay, and another, like, to showing that this negotiation is going with some results. As the previous time we exchanged 1,000 prisoners of war for 1,000 Ukrainian heroes from captivity. And they're talking about to exchange all seriously injured guys that are in captivity right now, and to bring back all the guys who is under 25 years old. 25 years, yeah. So actually that's it. Memorandum is the same, so it will be, I think, like, will be endlessly. And I don't know what's to add more. I have some notes, so going to check now. Oh, where is Misha? Here. He's looking better than me. So and I saved my camera. That's important because I need to do this video. I forgot to mention also about they agreed about to exchanging 6,000 fallen soldiers. This is also the result of yesterday meeting in Istanbul, and most probably later on will be in other meetings, but it will be a longer process with no decisions making, because those who really wants to stop the war, they stop this war and not attacking civilians and continue to terrorize us. So what's also looks like everyone is forgetting that Trump mentioned that if Putin is not ready to stop this war, he will give to Ukraine as much weapons as possible. I remember he said this. Also, everyone is kind of forget about the minerals deal. Everyone treating it like something very serious, and like we have to sign this and so on. And I even don't remember it's including some help, like some like good, nice relation with U.S. of investments in Ukraine land, and some supporting. So we signed the deal, and everyone kind of like forget about this, forget that Trump is going to support Ukraine as much as we need if Putin doesn't ready for peace. Putin now is making these meetings just to avoiding new sanctions, because 12th of May US leaders came to Kyiv, and they also said that if Putin not going to negotiate, and they will add new sanctions. So it's all about the sanctions, but also let's remember that if these sanctions could stop this war, I guess US and Europe will put them in 2022, and plus Biden support us a lot with sanctions and military help. So I don't know which sanctions could stop Putin, but of course can collapse a little bit his economic situation, and he doesn't want to add new sanctions, let's say like that. So we all knew this, and what's else? Yeah, about breach I mentioned, successful operation of drones. We all see what's happened, and we checked my video 2 days ago. Yeah, exchanging memorandum, and the only what's also kind of interesting, this is how Putin is win in this situation, because everyone tried to talk to him, meet with him, so he kind of like win, and it's like diplomatic success for Putin. Like, he is not in political isolation anymore. So guys, I think that's it for today, what I mentioned. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your interest in Ukraine, what is going on in my country. Listen to the news and supporting us. So we will see for how many times it's going to going on, all these negotiations and meetings and playing this theater for Donald Trump, and hope for the best, preparing for the worst. Let's see. Russia still have many rockets and many planes still left, and they continue to attacking us. So we will see. Thank you guys so much for watching, for supporting, and see you soon in my next videos. Misha saying goodbye, Tanya saying goodbye, and see you later. Bye bye.